a recap.
Let me see if I can find my notes.
I don't remember a whole lot outside of the mechanical birds we got.
I mean, I can just give you a quick breakdown, right? Y'all found unicorn horn, placed it in the rocking horse. Rocking horse came to life. It was LD on the unicorn. He went to be with his mate. Y'all raided the little wooden castle that the hag lived in. Got all your stuff. There was some birds. You got some birds.
Getting birds.
Well, I think Grim, you got your stuff back. You were the one that was missing something there.
Right. Yeah.
Y'all went back to the little oak with all the kids. The kids are hanging out for a little while till they can calm down, and y'all can figure out a safe way to get them home if they so choose to go home. Seeing as most of their parents are probably gone because they've lived here agelessly. Then little teapot named Squirt, or not teapot, a little oil can named Squirt, is y'all's guide. He, you didn't know this part, but he convinced Clapperclaw to carry him, so Clapperclaw is carrying him, and he's kind of guiding you guys. Y'all walked through some fog, the ground got hard under your feet, and you emerged on a cliffside path into the land of Yan, which was filled with gusting winds, rippling clouds, and lightning. There's not a moon in the sky, and it is super, almost eerie, with the crackling lightning overhead, bouncing between the clouds and across the mountaintops. And now we are here. Is everyone leveled up?
Yes.
I literally just put in the level and I changed it from 5 to 6. That's all I've done.
You rolled your health last time, right?
Yeah, I did roll my health. Like I was gonna take one level of sorcerer. How would I add that or indicate that? Do you know?
Just in the class at the top, you should be able to type like /sorc or something, and then you would get
class is a drop down. Well, let me see if maybe I can type something in.
So there is a way to multi-class.
Alignment raise.
Yeah, so if you go to your attributes and abilities, because you have bio and info, character sheet, and then attributes and abilities.
Yep.
If you scroll down, let's see, how far was that?
What words am I looking for?
It'll be your class. Where's it at? I just passed it. There it is. So it's just a little ways down.
Oh, I see class.
Yeah, so the second part you
put it in the second box.
Yeah, that should do it.
All right, got it.
And what do you get with one level of sorcerer there, or is that's one level? Yeah.
I get spell casting. I get. Gosh, I got a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
Spell casting, 4 cantrips, 3 spells. I don't know, 2 spells and 2 spell slots.
So you won't get 2 more spell slots, right? You already have 2 spell slots.
I'm pretty sure it gives me 2 more spell slots.
Yeah,
because they're different. They're different spell slots, and I can use them for either or.
Okay, cool.
I think that's how it works. I know my warlock spells can be used for either or. I have to read about these ones.
That's cool. All right, so then y'all step through, and you stand on a path that winds between rocky crags on a mountainside. The sky is dark and full of rolling thunderclouds, and you're greeted by howling wind. For a second, lightning splits the sky and strikes the nearby mountaintops, illuminating a distant pinnacle of rock that has a foreboding castle carved out of it.
And
What
that's
are you
what's down
doing?
there at the south, right? On the actual map, it's down towards the south.
Up near the north.
The castle?
Yup.
Oh, I see it. Where the amphitheater is.
Mm-hmm.
Dope. Okay. We still have Clapperclaw with us.
Yep, Clapperclaw is carrying Squirt the oil can behind you guys.
What all can we see?
Um, so give me a perception check real fast.
Where? What?
All right, so you can see when the lightning flashes, you can see giant pillar-looking things standing on top of some of the peaks of the mountains in the shapes of moons and suns. As lightning kind of arcs around in between them and channels down them into the mountain. You can see not too far off what looks to be like large vents of stone surrounding some water. You can kind of see the ominous castle every now and then when the lightning flashes. And I could show you player art for that. It is called. Oh, here we go.
That looks dope.
That is
Something like
cool
that.
as hell.
When the
Huh.
lightning flashes across off in the distance.
Yo.
This
Um,
lady extra as hell.
and then you catch the glimpse of what appears to be a giant dandelion further up the path from y'all.
To the north?
You know, west. Your path can't go straight north right now, but you'd fall.
Gotcha. What's closer?
The dandelion?
That would be.
Yeah, he's like a couple hundred feet in front of you.
Oh, let's go check that thing out real quick. It's like right here.
Sounds
All
good.
right, let's do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over that way.
So as you approach, you see two figures standing on an outcrop of rock outlined against the stormy sky. One's a slender female elf wearing a crescent moon mask, and the other is a 3 foot tall dandelion with a small rapier strapped to its stem.
What?
There's a honeybee about the size of an orange that is buzzing around the dandelion's bright yellow head. The elf seems to be the first one to notice you as she points your direction when y'all are approaching. The dandelion draws its rapier and assumes a defensive position, and the honeybee kind of gets a little louder, buzzing in faster circles.
Dope. How we doing, friends?
The dandelion kind of responds to you. Friends, we're doing all right, I suppose. How are you?
Little lost. Trying to figure out where we're at. Saw you over here. Figured you might be able to help.
Lost in the Fey is a dangerous way.
Very much so. So we've come to figure out in the many days we've been here.
Well, what are you looking for? Maybe I can help.
Uh, any information about this area? Like, what all you know about this place?
Hmm. Well, I know that Indolin runs this place.
I've heard her. I've heard of her.
Yes, most have. I know young Gleam here has lost her shadow. Again, thanks to Inklin, and I must help her find it.
So wait a second.
I
So we saw a shadow being used by somebody to take something, and we're pretty sure that Endlin was the one doing it.
well, it was obviously Inklin. All of her minions tend to be missing their shadows. That's why most people around here won't talk to anyone missing a shadow.
Oh, so that's
He,
bad for your
he
friend here then.
yeah, he kind of notions towards Gleam and says, "Yes, now you see Gleam's plight."
I get it. I get it.
I also know of several clans of Koreds around here.
What did you just say?
I also know of several clans of Koreds. You know,
What is a cord?
stout little fey creatures whose hair has the strength of iron. Rather powerful little, they're kind of fun.
That's a new one. Have you guys heard of that yet?
No,
Or
No.
just me? This is my first
no,
time.
that's new to me.
History check? Or do you want to? What do you want for my time in the Fae there?
You can give me a history check, that's fine.
Not too bad.
You know that you've kind of heard about them every now and then. They're not like super common, but they're almost stone-like fey creatures. Kind of if the Fae had a weird goblin dwarf combination
Good dope.
that like to play and have fun.
Curious.
Okay. And I'm gonna take a shot in the dark and say that that place up there, and I'll point towards the castle amphitheater. That's where Endlin lives.
He kind of squints his eyes, or what would be his eyes. His kind of petals kind of fold a little bit. Well, probably.
I would also take a guess at that would potentially be where the shadow is for your friend.
Hmm. We're not really sure about that. But if I may, I would like to beseech upon you for your aid.
Let's hear what you got.
He kind of looks back at the elf behind him. And kind of, you see like her nod a little bit, and the bee kind of comes and like lands gently on the elf. Her
Kind of elf is she?
shadow. You said what?
Kind of elf is she?
You can't tell from there.
Okay.
Um, her shadow. Sorry, her shadow could be there. We're not 100% sure. You ever heard of the Witchlight Carnival?
100%. Been there, done that.
Well, then you may have seen her shadow.
That's how we ended up here, actually.
Her shadow?
Not from
No,
her
the Witchlight
shadow,
Carnival.
but
Oh, the Witchlight
we
Carnival,
did
yes.
see, I guess you could call it like a shadow type person, but they
Is
had
it
like the
wearing a
crescent moon
moon mask?
mask.
You
Yeah.
see her kind of nod. Yes, that's her shadow. Indolin uses it for her own bidding in the most recent endeavor, so we've heard, as a thief. It's a shame.
It
There's
seems to be a theme with the three sister hags is they all have people that go to that carnival to take stuff.
Mm-hmm.
yes, that is true. That is true. Kind of nods. He then begins to kind of talk and ramble on a little bit and tell you that, well, you see, we're on the run, or at least I'm on the run. After freeing Pollinella here, he kind of motions to the bee. She's a queen bee. There's a Cyclops beekeeper. Two of them cross paths. Needless to say, I've rescued her, and now we are with Gleam. And after hearing Gleam's sorry tale, I can't help but feel sorrow. I must intervene. You see, Indolent snipped off Gleam's shadow using a pair of magic scissors. She's also imprisoned her
Interesting.
twin sister, Glister. Sister, Glister, they rhyme. Oh, sorry, somber mood. Ah, thanks to the rule of hospitality, she's not harming her in any way, but Gleam can sense her sister's distress. Plus, the two twins work as acrobatic duos. They used to be star performers in the Witchlight Carnival. Young Gleam here wants to free her sister and find a way back to the carnival. Perhaps the Fey beacons may be of use there, I'm not sure. But we know that Indolin believes her own demise will come during the event of an eclipse, and he kind of motions up with one of his vine-like arms. And because there is no moon over the sky of Yon, the hag assumes the eclipse will be symbolic, a metaphoric display rather than a literal. And as you can see, Gleam here is a moon, her twin sister is a sun.
Hold up, guys. I don't know how, and I think it's probably unsafe to think about it. But if we could get both of them together and they could do the eclipse, then we could actually do something about her.
Mm. It's worth a shot if they're symbolically a sun and a moon, I guess.
So, Gleam, right?
Are you talking to her or are you asking?
No, I'm talking to her.
Yes.
So, in theory, we need to go see a hag about some issues we got with her. In the meantime, we can definitely try to find your sister there too. But you guys could be of great help to us.
How do you figure?
So, what we've figured out so far is that the Indolin can't die unless she is, unless an eclipse is there. Now, she doesn't have to, it doesn't have to be a real eclipse. It can be fake. So, if you and your sister stand in front of each other like an eclipse, then that theoretically should count and she can actually die. So, would you be interested in helping us do something about this?
Maybe if you help me with my shadow and my sister, don't see why I couldn't help you, even
Oh,
though I think that idea is silly.
100%.
Who would be afraid of us standing in front of each other?
Yeah, makes no sense to me either. But through all of our intensive research we've done, this is what will work.
So, why don't I make a suggestion?
Go ahead.
The mountains around here
Mm-hmm.
are home to the Koreds, many clans, different kinds.
Mhm.
They're stout little creatures. The Korads gather and dance at Lockberry Hinge. I suggest that you seek out them as allies.
Okay.
There's also an elf prince named Alagarthus. He made a bargain with Endelin, and now he finds himself trapped in Yarn. He's at the Fey Beacons searching for a way home. And then the last little bit of information I have that might help you until you can get my shadow and my sister is there's a bugbear named Hurley. He made a bargain with Endelin. Now he's obviously quite unhappy with how things played out. Now he is forced to perform in her morbid theater, like Gleam. Hurley used to work for Mr. Witch and Mr. Light. Though Gleam had already left the carnival by the time Hurley showed up, and his Burley, that's hard to say together.
We met him.
You met Burley?
Yes. We
How
met
is he?
Burley at the Witchlight Carnival.
How is he?
Extremely helpful in getting
It
us
does
here.
sound like Burley.
Extremely helpful.
Well, I can tell you that Hurley is eager to see his brother again, and I would like to help him if we can.
Oh, 100%. The more people we can help in this situation, the better.
Okay, then
And
I
then
agree.
we're pretty sure that we have a way to get back to the Witchlight Carnival as well. So there's that.
Well, that's good to know.
So once we finish here, then maybe send some of you that want to go there, we can get you there.
About this time, Amador, the dandelion, steps forward and he says, "My first concern is Polinella's safety." And the bee kind of buzzes around. He says, "But I also have to make good on my promise to help Gleam. And now you. Honor dictates that I reunite Gleam with her twin before I leave. But I'm quite versed in these lands, and I could probably guide you to your next location, wherever that may be, if you help us."
I'm down, but I have a solution potentially for the bee as well.
He kind
If
of tilts his dandelion head.
so, Clapperclaw and Squirt are masters of navigating between all the different areas. We have some friends.
They kind of shake their head in the back like they're not. Nope.
We have some friends that are in another area that is currently watching a massive group of children that was being held captive by one of the other hags. She could go there with them.
He kind of looks over at her.
And it's actually in a really nice forest. So,
He kind of looks over at her. But how will we know when we're ready to depart? How will they know?
oh, we can go over there and uh, get her because we have to go back anyways.
Where is this land at?
That was in Tither.
Hmm. Well, let me rephrase what I said before. Anywhere might be a bit strong. I can lead you from here to hither,
Mhm.
or to the Palace of Heart's Desire. I'm familiar with those regions. I'm not familiar with hither. So if your other guides leave, you will not be able to return. Instead, I shall take charge of your guides. We will all keep each other safe and allow you to help young Gleam here, and then the guides will guide when this is all. Yes. And he seems very proud of himself. Steps up in that pose that I posted.
All right, I'm down.
I'm gonna say it. I'm not gonna mess with that dandelion. Rick,
We're gotta be. That's the
You said
CR
what?
20.
The dandelion.
Yeah, that dude's a baller.
He does look like
That
it.
dude is a baller. You ain't messing with that dude. All right, so what are you guys thinking?
Well, I guess we agreed to help Gleam, right?
yeah. Go find that bitch of Shadow. Well, we know where the Shadow
Yeah,
is.
we know where that one's at. We have to get out of here to get to there, I guess. But we have the option of going to see the chords, and then
Yeah, let's
there's
do
the
that.
elf. There's the elf as well.
What were they called? That was it mushroom people?
No, these are like the goblin dwarf mix type people, like the stone type people with the really, really strong hair.
They're called chords.
So
They're
that
called Chorred.
chord. My bad.
Korred, it looks like. Let me find that word again.
Gotcha.
So
That's right.
if I remember correctly, then the Stonehenge looking platform down there should be where we can find them. No idea where the Fey beacons are. I'm not 100% sure what that is yet. But we'll figure it out. Well, we can start there. They like to party, apparently.
I like to party.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and do it.
Let's do it.
Cool.
Now, do we know which way to head?
Dandelion Man.
Let me tell.
So, when you turn around to see your guides in Dandelion, you have been encompassed in a thundercloud.
Oh, shit.
Oh. And you see, as you look around and the thundercloud swirls, you see one of the cliff sides seems to have a throne carved from the face of it in stone. And it seems to be etched in astronomical symbols with like little stars and a faint glowing aura around it. You see an inscription in Elvish that's carved or engraved around the seat of the throne.
Can you guys read Elvish?
I'm just double checking. Yes, I can read Elvish. What does this say?
It says, I am a traveler from distant lands. My name is Mazikoth, keeper of the stars. Sit on my throne, disciple, and unravel.
What do you
Alright.
guys think? Should we sit on it?
I
I
think we
read
should
it out
sit on
loud.
it.
Somebody give me a Arcana check. Or
I
can do that.
It ain't
history.
about to be me.
I
Oh
can do
damn! I've been
Arcana.
on mute this. I've been on mute this whole time. I'm in that chair. No questions. I'm in that chair.
Nice.
I've been on mute this whole time.
Alright, Kristen, 23. Well done. It was a 20 to figure this out. So,
Oh yeah.
you recall Mazikoth as an old elf that was celebrated as one of the best astronomers ever, who claimed to hail from a black star at the edge of night.
Yo,
And I am curled up in that chair.
That dude is a
As
Joe.
baller.
soon as you sit on the chair, you
God.
begin to feel cold and drowsy. You stay there.
You know I do.
You look tired, bro.
You know I
Yeah,
do.
you look tired, bro.
Yeah, take a
He
nap, man. You need a short rest.
he collapses in the chair, unconscious.
Oh,
Oh shit.
James, while you are unconscious, you are unaware of your surroundings, but you are aware of other surroundings. You seem to be hurtling through space towards a faraway dead star.
This is amazing.
Oh.
Galaxies expand around you. Clouds of amorphous entities that are sentient and yet not aware pass through the void. You approach this dead star with cold blue fire emanating off of it, and as you get to the surface of the star and your little paws get freezing cold, your eyes snap open. By the way, it's been an hour. Give me the party has been sitting here for an hour
Oh
trying
shit.
to get James off of the chair. They could not physically move him.
Oh.
Or
Like
Night
he's
Sky,
too
Like
heavy.
sorry.
forever.
Yeah.
Scheisse.
So when you open your eyes, Night Sky, you can tell slight difference in the air, like time has passed, but you also feel something different. What are your proficiencies right now?
Oh boy.
So many things. You
Okay,
want one?
so Arcana, Deception, History, Insight, Intimidation, or Survival. Pick one of those that you're not proficient in.
I think the only one of those I'm not proficient in is Arcana.
You are now proficient in Arcana.
Nice.
Word.
Dope.
Yep.
Word. Am I awake now?
Yeah, you're awake. And the runes that were etched on it dim and just appear to be stone again.
Can I sit in
Oh.
that?
Go for it.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to.
Night Sky, are you
So
okay?
we've been trying to get you up for an hour.
I think I met God again.
About this time, you see the cat that's been following you, James, the little ghost cat,
Okay.
change to be a full-formed cat person. I can't remember what your race is called now.
Oh my
Tabaxi.
goodness.
And now I'm hiding behind the chair.
Tabaxi. A full-formed tabaxi, except he seems to have some type of beard. You can't tell if it's like fake yarn beard or if it's a real beard. Everybody else still sees the regular cat.
And I am hiding behind the chair.
You afraid of your cat now?
It's not a cat.
The cat chuckles. Everyone else
Looks
just
like
hears
a
a
cat.
meow.
Looks and sounds like a cat, so it's got to be a cat.
He's a kitty
Smells
kitty.
like a cat.
It meows like a cat.
Mhm.
When you look across from behind the chair there, James, are you looking at all, or are you just straight behind the chair?
So I'm like peeking out.
So as you peek out, the galaxy you just flew through, you can see it in his eyes. Like the eyeballs are like deeper than the sky.
Dope.
It's just a normal cat again to you.
Is the thundercloud gone?
Yep, Thundercloud's gone. Dandelion and your guides are playing a gleeful game of toss the can, and Squirt is screaming for his life.
I want to run over
Nice.
there and catch Squirt.
Thank you.
It seemed kind of rude. I didn't know if it was, but it seemed kind of rude.
Very much so. Oil splashing everywhere.
Alright, so I'll hold on to you then. How about that?
Sounds good.
Okay, cool. All right, guess. Night Sky, you're going to have to figure out how to get over your shit. We got
Is
snow.
is the cat guy going?
Yeah, he said he reverted back to a kitty.
That was a super meta answer there, Dylan.
Well, I mean, he wasn't listening. Sorry.
Night Sky, get over your shit. Let's go.
Oh,
Amador.
okay. Okay.
Amador to the Corrids, if you will.
All right. He points a direction. That way.
Can I roll an insight check to make sure that he really does know where he's going?
Yeah, sure.
Because part of me feels like this dude is just really confident for no reason.
Yeah, you feel like he's telling the truth.
All right.
You feel like he is 100% sure it's that way.
Oh shit. Well,
Okay.
hopefully he has some weird Feywild manipulation things. He's got to. He's a walking dandelion, for Christ's sakes.
I was about to say, have you seen this thing? That's funny.
All right, heading to the Corrids. We'll see if we actually get there. I don't think we will.
Oh my god! Okay, so I just rolled an 8. Oh my god!
Oh no.
Sky turns to dragons.
Close! So the
Oh,
sky
boy.
darkens as they
Somebody's about to get struck by lightning. I swear
It's
to
gonna
God.
rain.
Y'all are about here. Y'all are about here.
Oh.
This is
Oh.
midway through your travels here, because y'all have probably progressed about 7-8 miles. I can verify. Whoop.
Nice
Yeah, about
little
8 miles.
path.
Oh.
Y'all progressed about 8 miles down this path, and the sky darkens, and a huge tornado begins to form and
Great.
careens towards you. Everyone in the party make a strength saving throw.
I'm about to
Oh
go
boy.
flying.
Wait,
I'm
if we're all
holding
within
on.
how many
Oh,
feet?
man. This is
Y'all,
not going to be
Everybody
good.
y'all
get
are all
close
like
to
5
me.
feet.
If you're close to me, add a 1 to this roll.
Oh.
Add a 1
Okay.
to this roll.
So 9.
I don't
And
think
a
it's going to help.
6.
Damn.
And an
I'm
8.
giving everybody advantage here because you
Oh
have 2 very
boy.
tanky people and cliffs.
Yikes.
Can I use my claws? Do I get anything for that?
It's a
I'm already giving you
strength
advantage.
saving throw.
Yes.
Hey. Heyo.
Is it the first number or the second number?
It's the highest number. You have
Okay.
advantage.
Oh, okay. Good.
Hold on. Did we have a moment to like prepare for this as you see it coming?
Yes, what are you doing?
Can I cast Tiny Hut?
Uh,
I
No.
don't know
Oh
if you got
wow.
Damn
time, man. It's
No.
gonna
Oh
take you a
man.
minute.
You don't have that much time.
Damn it.
Alright,
All right.
so is
Well.
that
I like
everybody?
the thought
Everybody's
though.
rolled.
That's slick. Yeah, I
Alright,
think everybody got it.
so
So the only person that we lose is Grim.
no, so you don't lose anybody because the party's combined
Dope.
strength save. Y'all all holding on to each other and
Jeez.
shit.
I'm like,
Um,
whoa.
you were about to get yeeted like to a different realm.
Oh man. Crazy day.
I just grab him out of the air and sit him back on the ground with us.
So the tornado passes by. Grimm's robes flow up. You can almost see his underwear if he didn't have pants on. Like his
If I was
cape is
wearing
over his
any.
head, and he's like hanging over the cliff's edge, being held down by everybody else in the party.
Does that
Yeah.
weird eye finally get to see something other than
Yo, I feel like
cloth?
the physics of a halfling holding him down doesn't make sense.
that's a heavy
No,
motherfucker.
the, the halfling is simply tucked underneath one of the other giant brutes in your
Right.
party. The cat is clawed into a mountain.
That was close.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, moving on, moving on.
I want
Let
to play
me.
my flute as we walk.
Yeah, sure. All right. So,
Okay.
yeah, give me a performance. Go ahead. I'm gonna laugh you fear someone off a cliff. Nope, you don't. Um,
Wah, wah.
all right, hold on. Gotta get to this. Why is it popping? Oh, it's on this side. Derp.
You've angered the wildlife.
All right, so as you guys kind of approach this area, oh, wrong thing. Oop. As you guys kind of approach this area here, you travel this way, and you kind of climb up this hillside here, and you notice that atop a boulder-strewn plateau stands a circle of 8 megaliths. In the center of this hinge is a small checkered game board with stone playing pieces that rest on the ground near the dying embers of a campfire.
Hmm. campfire still feels hot.
How big are the game
Yep.
pieces?
How big are the what?
The game pieces.
They look about the same size as like chess pieces.
Okay.
Night Sky, you want to play?
You need a survival or a nature for me to be able to tell how long that fire's been sitting the way it is.
Either one, whatever you're rolling with. I mean, you can tell that fire is still hot. Still got embers in it. Your estimation is it couldn't have been like that for more than 20 minutes.
They haven't been gone long.
Hmm.
Footprints?
They may be the chess pieces.
Yeah, I'll start looking around
This
for
is some
footprints.
Feywild shit. So
Yeah, looking for footprints.
I
Perception?
try to move one of the chess pieces.
Okay, you move a chess piece.
Sweet.
Can I use detect magic?
Sure thing.
Do I sense any magic in around?
Are you casting a spell or are you doing the 10-minute ritual thing?
We've probably had a long rest between where we were and now, right?
we did
Maybe.
before we rested
I mean,
before we got to Jan.
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
before y'all got
I'll-
here.
We leveled up, right?
Yeah.
I'll use it as a spell.
Bitch. Sorry.
Activate it immediately. I'm curious.
Give me 1 second. My food just got delivered.
Fair.
All right. Where could they be?
So you detect some magic coming from the chalk monolith and the slate monolith.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
If
Interesting.
you notice around you, there are several different types of monoliths. There's 8 in total. Each one seems to be made of something different.
Dope.
I'll let the party know.
Give me just a second. I'm gonna get some food set up.
Interesting. It's like Fifth Element, the movie I saw once. We have to sweat on this one.
Let's see.
Sweat on this one.
Start tapping on it.
I'm wondering what school of magic they are
Mm-hmm.
that you're picking up.
Right. Yeah, me too.
Huh. Griffin, you know how to play chess?
Yes. I wouldn't say I'm good at it, but yes.
Were you answering that as your character or as you?
Bill RP, gotcha.
How about both?
We play a game similar to chess. We put pieces on, and then we each take turns just swatting them off the board.
You know, that seems about right. I'm just gonna say
Yeah.
That's
that seems
fucking
about
perfect.
Sounds
Mhm.
great.
Right. That seems about right.
They set the whole game board up and just say, fuck it.
Start knocking it on the board.
Hate you pieces. Who set you up?
It is a race to knock the pieces off.
The more
If you
land on
knock
my
more than-
side, the more.
If you knock more than one piece off at a time, you have to put 2 more back.
Oh, that's pretty intense. Cause I'm all brute and just take the whole board and throw it off the table.
Just throw it off this damn cliff right here.
And you would lose.
You, sir, would lose.
And all of next day's hunts would be this one's.
Jeez.
Has anyone else noticed the kite at the top of the map?
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
The kite. Let's see.
The green one.
Oh, huh.
And has anyone else realized that all these suns and moons are actual, oh my god, lightning rods?
Yep.
The
Oh,
power of
that
their
kite.
dome?
Yeah.
Maybe we need to destroy them.
Fuck
Stack them
yeah,
up
let's
to make
do
an
it.
eclipse.
Who's gonna climb them fucking hills?
I'll be all right.
We could always just throw a halfling at it.
We could throw a halfling at it.
Flying halfling.
That's right. He is the flying halfling. Fucking beast.
Fuck.
Now, to be fair, he did win the snail race
Yeah, he's the fastest too.
because he's a flying halfling. So
He's the fastest and he can fly.
Sorry about that. I had to get my food set up and they didn't bring me my daggum milkshakes. Bastard.
Bastards.
I bet
That's
that
worse.
halfling could fly down this cliff face pretty fast too.
God, fuck you guys.
Let's race to the bottom on your asses.
Right.
What's up, Crichton? How you doing?
I start running away from him.
No!
No.
You're so fast.
How's that 25 speed gonna handle that for you there, buddy?
It's not. It's not gonna
Who
do
said
well
they
for
were
me.
Who said they were looking for footprints?
I'm looking.
That'd be the
Somebody
whole
said,
night
look.
sky.
Nice guy said, look. So I started looking too.
So give me a survival check.
Didn't. Guess night sky fell asleep.
No, I'm in the kitchen. I'm trying to spare y'all the boombox.
Well,
I'll be right back.
I'll give you aid there. You notice 2 sets of city footprints going to the 2 obelisks that he detected magic from.
Oh.
Oh my
City
god.
footprints. Oh man, like
portal.
maybe. I wonder if they can like arrange this chessboard and use these as some sort of like teleporty thing. Because the footprints just go up to the obelisk.
What school of magic did I detect from those pillars?
You don't detect a school of magic
No.
from them. No.
Okay. I didn't know if I did.
What's the over under? We touch this, we disappear.
Hey, sorry, I'm back. What I missed?
Over under.
What's the over under when we touch one of these pillars that we disappear?
Hey, nice guy.
I'm on it.
You touch the chalk one, and I'll touch the slate one.
Oh,
Okay.
Shit.
At the same time, or just like at my leisure?
Sure, same time.
All right. You let me know when you're ready.
Let's do it.
Count of 3.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Was it on 1 or is it 3, 2, 1, go?
Oh my god.
I thought you already touched it.
Okay, we'll do it again, but this time we'll do it on the 2. Are you ready? 3, 2,
Touch it.
1.
Alright, so you touch it. And it feels like rock.
Damn it.
Nothing happens.
So are they actually set up kind of like the doorway looking deals that it look like?
Yeah, almost like a Stonehenge type thing.
Walking through it.
Alright, you walk through it.
Fall off the cliff.
Yeah, there's not a lot of room on the other side.
Carefully walk through it.
Did we change the configuration of the chessboard pieces? Maybe they need to be in.
I moved one.
Should we move it back and see if that changes
They
anything?
about this
maybe?
time you hear some laughter, and you
Oh,
see who Korad step out of those two monoliths. They look like this
From the doorway itself or from the rocket
from the
we
stone.
just get punked by some goblins.
Oh my
Mostly
god!
they're like
Hmm.
beards with
Oh
legs.
my gosh.
Huh.
Dang, look at
Fucking
that.
Narnia shit right
Yeah,
here.
that looks nuts. Man.
That's awesome.
How big are they?
Tiny, or well, they look small. I don't know.
Well, I'm just gonna let you know, Draz sees something come out of stone. He pulls his axe and his shield out at the ready. He is scared.
How tall are these things?
That's a good question.
Can't be more than
I
2 foot
was gonna
tall.
say I'm guessing less than Crithin.
They gotta be tiny.
But
They're
if
gonna be
they're
considered
bigger than me,
large.
I'm gonna be a little afraid.
They're gonna be considered large.
We're
They're like 18
fucked.
feet tall.
I really want
It
to touch
doesn't
one of them's
fucking
hair.
mention their height. What the hell? They're normal size, I'm guessing.
Thanks, babes.
Oh.
Man,
They're just
They're not little.
well, I guess no. I guess they're medium sized.
Well, in that case, now they're terrifying.
Mhm.
Yeah, man, that's
Yeah.
freaky.
I want to touch their
So,
hair.
What's up,
only two of them
boys?
stepped out.
I think that's what he said.
Mhm.
Is he here? Did we lose him?
I feel like that is a yes.
Yeah. Feels like a yes.
Do you want me to kill him?
Mr. DM, sir, is you alive?
Just start braiding one of their beards while they can't do anything about it.
Sorry, that was DoorDash calling me.
Refund my drink money.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say they're slightly shorter than normal, but they're not like 3 foot tall. Probably like, let's give it 4.5 foot.
All right, so I will step in front of Crithin, between them,
Appreciate it.
and so I'm just gonna start talking to him. So you guys are the Korid, I'm guessing.
Um,
Just spitballing here.
yeah, one of them is still kind of chuckling, and let's see, he kind of laughs. Yes, that's us. That
Cool.
was funny.
We
Did
were
you
actually
see?
looking for you.
Yes, we saw. That's what was funny.
Yeah.
He touched the stone. He touched the stone. He touched it. The other one walked through it. They're kind of chuckling. Oh, that was good. Oh, you
Hilarious.
found us. What
So,
can we do?
just
I
in
go sit
general.
down and start to play again. And one of them looks very disgruntled. Hey, you cheated. Your piece wasn't right here. Yeah, it was. Wasn't it?
I didn't see it move. I
Jeez.
mean,
So, Indolin.
Mandolin. Are
Mm-hmm.
you here for her? Are you working for her?
Not a chance.
Okay.
We're actually coming to see if you guys could work with us against her.
You want our help against the bitter end.
Yeah. Heard you were the perfect people to help. Because you're really good at, clearly, being stealthy
Oh, well,
and quick with magic.
quick with magic. The wind told us you were coming. Not that hard to do. Anyways, you want our help with Bitter End. All right. Well, we no longer do what we used to do. This area here used to be our gathering spot, where we dance and play games and have fun. But I fear Bitter End's meddling. So I've instructed my fellow Korads to scone themselves in stone, thus remaining relatively safe for the foreseeable future. Because Bitter End is, well, she's a right bugger.
So I'm really gathering that don't nobody in this area like this lady.
Who likes a hag?
I don't know. The last couple areas we
Fair.
went to, they
I had to
actually
love a
said
hag
that they
once.
were just kind of cool with them.
I think you mistake being cool with them for tolerating that they are outside of the realm of control that most people can influence.
I mean, maybe, but it's kind of nice
Well,
that you guys are actually willing to say it.
yeah, one of them spits in the ground. Bitter End. She's not omnipotent, she's just a hag. Bitter old Bitter End hag. See what I did there? Well, I can tell you why I don't like her. This is Argantel. Hey, did they introduce themselves? I can't remember
No.
now. One of them notions to themselves, I am Argantel, and this is Jagu, or more formally, I am Argantel of Shale, and this is Jagu of Chalk. He leads the Chalk clan, and I lead the Shale clan. I personally do not like Bitter End because she shears a hair off with iron shears, and when our hair is sheared off, it becomes like iron. Well, she did that and fashioned it into a rope, and now she uses those ropes to manipulate her little theaters and infernal contraptions. Like, just use regular rope, right? Why cut our hair? It's quite stupid. I can tell you she uses a contraption. Yeah, it's a weird one. Called the Orrery of Tragedies. Yeah, she does this thing where she like, ooh, magic, and then she glimpses all possible futures. Tell me how that works.
A cheap party
Nonsense.
trick.
I'd like to know how that works, actually.
But the copper rods, you've seen them, top of the mountains. There they are. Lightning
Right.
screws, there they are. Yeah, those. They capture lightning, right? They channel it to this device, and now she uses this device like she's great. And spits on the ground again.
Is there any way we
Anyways,
could take down these copper rods by chance?
they're just
Or help?
copper.
Yeah.
You can take them down if you try hard enough.
You think you could?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, you
It'd
are
probably take quite a
Argantel of
lot of it.
Shale, right?
That I am. Yes.
The whole clan backing you, surely.
Yes. Yes, as much as I do not like Bitter End, I have not openly gone against her yet. I fear it would mean the demise of my clan. That being said, I get what you're getting at, and it is not just me I think about. A party of adventurers is easy to say, go do this, but when you have hundreds of children and women that you have to make sure don't fall in the crosshairs of your stupid begrudgings, your decisions might be harder to make.
I can assure you
Yeah,
we
I
will
don't
kill this
disagree.
hag.
I don't
And
disagree
think
with
of the glory to your clan if you were
My
part of
clan
that.
has enough glory.
But let me put it to you this way. We've already killed one of the three.
I kind of perk up. Have you?
Yeah, actually. Granted, I
Which
did.
one? You killed the grandma.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
The other one ran away.
I haven't seen you kill any grandmas.
Show me your grandma. I'll kill her.
Yeah.
She's already dead.
There you go. I did it. Look at me. I'm the best.
Back to his squint eyes with his hand on his side.
So you interested in helping?
How can I help?
I mean, if you can get rid of those copper rods, that would be huge, because that would really mess up her theater.
I cannot get rid of those copper
You
rods.
cannot.
I cannot. But maybe I can help you.
What you got?
So, you definitely will not be able to simply push them over from the bottom. It's buried quite deeply in the stone. Excuse me, buried quite deeply in the stone. But if one of you has some rope and is brave enough to scale them, you could climb to the top of one and put rope on it and pull it down if you're strong enough. Pulling from the top would cause the metal to bend and break. It's been heated quite a lot by lightning. It'll probably be easier to do if it's been struck a time or two before you climb it. It would be quite warm then, I imagine. You know, metal's more pliable when it's warm. But aside from that, I don't think there's much you're going to do to get them down. They are quite stout. Have to get over the top, pull them down. Like big statues, you know.
Yeah.
I just have yarn. I don't have any rope.
I pull rope out of my explorer's pack and toss it on the ground.
Hmm.
How tall are each one of these rods?
Ah, good question. Really good question. Hold on.
Could potentially Misty Step
Got somebody with butterfly wings.
twice, maybe.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
See
And we
here.
have the flying halfling.
God damn it.
The flying.
I have a
apple.
piece of candy that turns me into a butterfly for a minute.
I don't
I
think you
don't
could
think
carry
a
a rope
butterfly
that.
could carry a rope, yeah.
That way, at the
In
end of the minute,
hindsight.
you can come back to normal over a chasm.
Yeah.
Hold on. Can you turn into a butterfly and then I'll enlarge you? Would that help?
Yikes!
Yikes.
That ain't gonna
Everyone
work.
jump on, we can all fall in a minute.
That ain't about to work.
I gotta refresh my screen. It's not pulling up. Hmm.
Because depending on how tall they are, I think I can do it.
They're about 30 feet tall, topped with 10-foot diameter symbols of a sun or a moon.
30 foot tall. Could
All right, so that's
like
really good
firebolt the
information for
bottoms to
lightning.
heat them up and pull them down,
100%,
maybe?
Yeah.
Um. Hmm.
Because
Oh,
I'm
it's
down to
only
just try to
creatures.
climb. Because the rope we got is 50 feet long, so it's long enough.
I am telling you that it will require quite a bit of strength.
30 feet. How strong is a mage hand?
Not.
Oh, 10 pounds. Yeah.
Not.
Alright. Could tie the knot, maybe?
So
That's 30 feet.
with me and Draz,
Yep, a mage hand probably could
I
carry
mean,
the rope and put it up there.
it could.
I got enlarge and I got haste that I can throw your way. I don't think my pulling ability is gonna help you at all.
Hmm.
All right.
It'll help.
Thank you for
You'll
this
need every point
information.
of strength you can get.
So
What'd you say?
we still have.
Said you'll need every point of strength you can get.
Gotcha.
Fair.
We still have the elf to talk to. And then
Elf.
I say we talk to him and then start formulating a plan for what we really want to do.
Hold up.
How do we get to him?
Where was he at?
Who? What elf?
It was like the.
Oh, Agonloth or something?
Yeah, like the
Agaloth?
elf prince or whatever. Used to be a prince.
Let's see here. His name was
See that in my notes.
Alagarthus.
Yeah, that one. That's the one.
You guys know where that guy is?
So about midway through y'all's conversation, the Koreds kind of grind their teeth and stamp their hooves. There's a faint sound of pickaxes tapping in a stone. It's carried on the wind. You see Argantel run to a boulder, pick it up, and hurls it about 100 feet in the direction of the noise and screams, "Death to the brigand rocks!" A pearl of thunder claps and to accompany her scream.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
motherfucker's strong.
There you go.
Yeah, hurled a boulder about 100 feet.
Fuck.
Be willing to tug on
Let
the
me
end
go
of a
ahead.
rope if we were to hand you to you.
Go ahead and put my axe down.
Oosh.
You've been holding your axe this whole time.
Damn Scapel.
Jesus.
He kind of looks over at you. Yeah, I'll pull on a rope.
I mean, all right. I'll mage hand this rope up onto this one and I
You gotta
hand him
do
the other end.
something about
Right.
the brigand rocks.
We have to do something about them first.
Ooh,
What?
yeah,
The
the
what?
damn brigand rocks are helping
What
Beta
are
End build a
brigand
wicked
rocks?
contraption. Oh, you'll
Let's see.
see. Brigand rocks.
To where are they at?
Spits on the ground. Um, there. He points the direction right through the rock. That direction. At their mine, where they're constantly chipping away, trying to help build this vile thing.
Oh, so maybe we could screw this operation up and that'll help us
Yeah, I
get
just start
to...
pointing at the party. Dungeon crawl, dungeon crawl, dungeon crawl.
Let's go.
Dungeon crawl.
I'm done. Let's do it. They call it a mine. Yeah, let's go to this mine. That sounds dope.
Hey, Amador. You think you can lead us to this mine?
They're looking around. Who's
Who?
Amador?
Argantel?
No, Amador's the dandelion man.
Oh, yes, the dandelion. Yes.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he's still
Amador.
behind you. Yeah, sure. Come on. I got a pretty good example. I mean,
What?
knowledge. I mean,
That is not his voice.
I know what we're doing. I'm eating food, you
He's-
shit.
He's been fighting
I got a
thistles.
burger in my throat.
All right.
He's like shapeshifter in the party. Yes, this way. I shall lead you. Huzzah! Is that better?
Sure.
Hold up.
Me.
Hold up.
Brum, 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 brum.
Oh, damn.
Does he actually know where he's going?
That's not what an insight will tell you. An insight will tell you if he's telling the
Oof.
truth.
I don't know
Oh.
if I don't think he actually believes he knows where he's going. That's why I'm rolling it.
You believe that he believes he knows where he's going
Oh fuck. We're fucked.
Yes.
because he genuinely believes he knows where he's going.
And you know what? In the Feywild, I think that might actually work. So yeah, let's go.
Don't make me pull my garden
If he
shears out.
believes, maybe it just happens, you know.
Yeah.
Someone messaged me.
Down the hill we go. Oh, I need to throw the halfling off.
Oh right,
Come here,
yeah.
Crithin.
Oh no.
No,
If he picks me up, I grab his arms and just hold on.
Like a cat.
Let's play this out. Try to throw him.
Oh, I wasn't actually gonna try to throw
No.
him. I just like talking shit to him.
Is there anything
Oh
in
my
this
God, oh.
cart as we walk by it?
The amount of times I've carried Crithin across stuff.
Right.
Hold on.
Or is that actually there?
It's actually there. Hold on just a second. I'm trying to do something.
It's a
there.
cart on wheels?
Don't push it in the water.
Don't push it in the water.
I'm examining it for loot.
If it's indolence, then push it in the water. But
I
A
mean, I
loot
think any of
hungry
us could have guessed that you were
player.
trying to find some loot.
What
What else would you be
do
going
you
to?
mean? What
What else would you be going
mean,
for?
bro?
loot sled if I ever seen one.
Dang.
Yeah. Hoarder loot slut.
Hoarder. Wow.
Bag of holding's almost full.
Yeah,
It's
and
almost impossible to do.
half of what's in it is
It's not
is
that
empty
much
containers.
in there.
Yeah.
You're probably right about the empty containers, man. That's probably true.
There were some empty containers in there. I only have one empty sack right now.
Did you just do that coming down the hill or
I
something?
know.
No, it's just I mean I have a bunch of other stuff, but I
Please
have
don't do that around all of us. Like, go
All right.
somewhere else for that.
Oh God.
Night Sky, you can send your letter whenever you want to. So when you approach that cart there on the edge of the water,
Awesome,
you
thank you.
find in the center of it is an ice cube.
What? The hell?
Yep, about a foot wide,
What?
foot tall. Ice cube.
Is
Is
it like
it melting?
Not from what you can see.
I'm gonna touch it.
Touch it.
Is it
You're
just ice?
now the ice queen, Elsa.
I'm the ice king.
Fucking
When you
slay.
touch it, your entire body is encapsulated in ice.
Yikes.
Oh boy. Wow. That accelerated quickly.
See what being a loot slut get you?
Do I have a surprised look on my face, or was it too fast?
It started in your arm, so you do have a surprised look on your face. You have, like, your mouth is almost looks like it's saying shit.
Oh man, it is cold in here.
Hey, Crithin,
Yes.
you still have to take magic up?
Would I? I don't know how long we were up there for. It's what, 10 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have it up.
No, I don't. Could ritual, or I could just cast it.
Well, it's obvious it is magic.
Yeah, I was about to say,
It
it's
is.
magic.
It's
Yeah.
I'm just
pretty
curious.
fucking obvious.
Yeah.
Curious for the school. So I'm gonna come about over here. And I'm just gonna full sprint dive shoulder into him to try to break him loose.
All right. Give me an athletics check.
Break my arm off, I swear.
He's gonna shatter you to
Ooh.
a million pieces.
Oof.
So it's a 27.
All right. Wow, 2 4s. So you take 4 points of damage, and he slides 4 foot closer to the water. But he doesn't break.
Fuck.
Can I ritual identify on him on the ice that's encapsulating him?
Put that in chat.
What if we put him in the water?
Hashtag dead.
Part of me feels like the water will make it worse.
I know. It'd be cool though.
Is the water warm?
I don't know if this would help.
You're frozen solid.
Hey,
I'm
nice
I'm
guy.
wondering that in my mind, as I'm sliding towards it.
Nice guy. Will you go touch the water?
I sure do. Walk right down there and put the toe in it.
All right.
Water.
Well, we lost Night Sky
You
too.
get encapsulated in a bubble of water.
In a bubble of water?
Mm-hmm. You are drowning. You have your normal oxygen supply levels until you start taking damage.
So I'm gonna run over there to Night
Yeah.
Sky real quick
Mm,
and try to reach my hand into the water
mm.
where he, like, in his bubble.
It pulls you in.
Oh.
You are now in the water.
Well.
All right, so I take my rope that I had
It
and I
is
make a
warm.
noose and or a lasso, not a noose, a lasso, and I try to lasso them out of the water.
How many feet of rope are you using?
I mean, it's a 50-foot rope.
Using the whole 50-foot rope? You holding it at the end and lassoing it?
Well, I mean, not at the end, but like it's wound up in my hand.
Okay. So you throw it. Give me
If
a.
it starts to pull me in, I'm letting go.
It starts to. The rope begins to absorb water quickly. You see it soaking through the hems on the rope, heading towards you.
Did
What do
I
you
even
do?
lasso them, or did
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah, you
I want
got
to try. I want to try to pull while watching this water get soaked into this rope. What happens if I pull?
The bubble comes towards you.
I let go.
Okay. You see the water continue to kind of, the rope darkens as the moisture from the water kind of travels up the rope. It's about 10 foot now. It's traveled already through the rope.
Well, I walk over to Chris and say, "Well, they're dead." I don't know what to do.
I'm kind of
So
drawing a
me
blank
and-
too.
Me and Night Sky are currently drowning.
Yeah, y'all can hold your breath
we're
for
holding our breath.
probably.
I guess
for
I'm
a
holding
little
my breath too. Right.
You don't have to. You're froze.
Is that like a different thing?
Yeah, because you're not.
You're
None of your
essentially stasis. Yeah, you're
I'm
not
just
breathing or
stasis.
doing
none
Oh,
of your organs are working right
I
now.
see.
I
Interesting.
look at Night Sky and try to telepathically make him understand that I'm sorry for what's going to happen, and I'm going to put my feet on his chest and kick off as hard as I can.
All right. The bubble makes like an oval. It goes from being a round orb to like an egg-shaped oval as both of you expand outwards and then slap back together.
Oh.
And now the bubble's kind of got like a rotation to it. So you guys are kind of drifting. It's floating. By the way.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I'm pantomiming like string to Baruch, and then put my hands out like gimme, gimme.
Okay, so I'll give him my rope.
Okay, now arrow off, bow out. Mentioning to Baruch to grab the actual string, the bowstring, and pull back hard.
Yeah.
Strength, lots of strength.
Yeah.
Okay, arrow tied to rope, aiming at the big ice cube and firing.
All right. When you do
God.
that, when you do that, the arrow connects to the ice cube, and the water starts zipping towards the ice cube, and the ice starts freezing towards the water, and they both connect. And they seem to overlap and go into an amalgam state of like almost like a quicksilver state, and then they zip into the cube. All of the water in the bubble around you is gone. You fall. You splash down on the edge of the actual water. It's just warm water right now, and Grim is no longer frozen.
I told you.
What?
What did I say?
Fuck
Put
was
his ass in the
that?
water.
What is
I'm really glad that
I'm
works because I was
touch
hoping that we were gonna
shit.
freeze and not drown.
Go into stasis while they
What
figure
is
Yeah.
this
this
out.
like? Yeah. What is this ice cube? Like anybody that touches it just gonna get
Nothing I
frozen like
want,
that?
nothing we need in that bag of holding.
Nope.
Let's move on.
I mean, I could
Fuck
mage hand
this.
it, and it might be useful to freeze
Somebody
somebody.
Grabs
me a
him by the collar
perception
and
check.
starts dragging him.
Just
It's
seems
bad when
like.
Night Sky's like, leave
All right,
it,
let's see.
leave it.
Somebody give me a perception check.
It's bad when the cat is like, no.
Alright. You can tell it's different. You don't know why. You don't know exactly what's going on, but it has a different look to it than it did before you touched it.
You know what? You know what?
Fuck.
Touch it again. Go ahead.
I
know
touch
you
it.
want to.
Do you touch it again, Grim?
Oh, nice guy touched it.
I
You
touched
touch-
it.
I'm
I
watching
touched
at
it.
this point.
I touched it. Berg said touch it. I touched it.
All right. You can feel a hum of energy inside of it, but you're not sure why. Doesn't do anything to you.
Mm,
Can I pick it up?
We created a frozen slime.
Can I pick it up?
You can pick it up.
Can I put it in my pocket?
You can put it in your pocket.
I mean, I can
That's
ritual
gonna be one
identify.
heavy
My
ass pocket.
man, looting the high five. All right.
Well, it is about a foot wide, so you'd have to have a big pocket, but
Oh, I put it in my bag.
there you go.
What did I just pick up?
You're not sure.
I mean, is it a cube
up
of
a
slime or what's the
block
best
of ice.
Cube of
description?
ice.
It's a block
What's
of
the
It's
best
a-
description?
It's now a block
Block
of warm ice.
of warm
Block of
ice
Warm ice.
in my pocket, in my
I've
bag.
never heard those same terms
Never,
used in the
not
same
once,
sentence.
man.
Warm ice. All right.
Never, not even once.
Wait, I lick it.
It feels like
Oh,
you just
God.
licked icy.
Feels like what?
You licked icy hot.
Ugh.
I didn't say it tastes like icy hot.
Oh.
That cold burn sensation. That's what you
This is
feel.
wild. This is
I
wild. Lick it.
mean,
Lick it. I'm like
I mean,
handing it to Brooke. Lick it.
if I use identify on it, and it's magical, I could learn its properties and how to use them.
You could.
Okay.
Can we do that while walking?
Yeah, let's do that.
Y'all are all going the wrong way.
Don't know which way to go. You never pointed a
yeah.
direction.
Y'all just started walking. Y'all are supposed to follow the dandelion.
Oh yeah. Well, you said this way, but I never saw where.
Yeah,
that
you never
marker
like pinged
was.
anything or
I know,
nothing.
but y'all are
Yeah.
going the right way. Y'all literally were like bloop, bloop, bloop. Oh look, a cart, and then y'all got here and y'all V-lined it north.
That's what we
Wow.
figured. I didn't
Just-
expect that this little town was the mining area. I thought it would be way up north.
Yeah, this did
Oh
not
my
look like a
God.
mine to me.
Looks like a castle.
Yeah. Like a termite mine.
Yeah.
It looks like a termite mound,
They're building up.
They're building up.
They gotta do something with the dirt they get out of the ground, maybe.
man.
Oh, okay. Mm. Shwee. So,
Let's go pick a fight with some people we never met before.
Right.
excuse me. Oh
Seems right.
boy. Alright, so when y'all arrive there, you hear the sound of hundreds of tiny pickaxes and hammers chipping away at stone that emanates from the mouth of a cave that has fingers of rock reaching skyward above it. Statues of irate, hairy creatures with cloven hooves are positioned so that they lean around trees and peer over boulders, all staring balefully at the cave's entrance. The Statues appear to be harmless.
Well, I'm not touching one.
I touch one
You touch it.
in a naughty place.
Heyo.
You touch it in a naughty place.
No reaction. So it
No
wasn't
reaction.
I mean, I'm
faking it.
still wearing that eyeball thing. So,
This is kind of what you're seeing.
What?
that's dope as fuck.
There are all these statues that seem to be
Oh.
appearing at the cave.
All right,
And
I want to go
they're
in the cave.
stone.
So you're going in the cave?
I want to, yeah.
All right. As soon as you step inside the cave, the tapping noises stop.
All of them?
All of
Axe
them.
and shield at the ready.
Start tapping on a wall.
Go ahead.
I'm doing it. I'm tapping. I'm tapping away. I'm tapping, 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 tapping.
You're tapping away. Tip tap, tippity tap tap.
Oh, look, I
So
found some.
found some what?
Whatever they're looking for.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Do they
Perfect.
believe him?
That was perfect.
Look, I found some.
I was right there with Matt too. Like, what did he
I was
find?
too, like, wait.
Did Matt give him something in the chat? Like, what?
Oh my god. With the double 18 deception. Jeez. Oh my gosh.
Give me 1 second.
Changed the whole game right there.
He had the whole party lost for a second, man. Whole party. What? What the hell? Jeez. That was slick.
Pigeon is fast as shit.
Did you get your bird back?
Yeah, it flew back.
Damn.
I reads really slow though. At least in common.
So when your bird came back, it was holding a package.
Wrong word.
So it is a mechanical bird.
Oh, right.
So it was holding a package, and when you
can
open
swallow.
that package, it is a +1 bow that has a special feature to it described in the letter. That's not actually described in the letter. It has 2 marble triggers by the left-hand grip that you can press, and there's a marble on the top of the bow and a marble on the bottom of the bow that will fire. It'll act as a bonus action, and it'll only do an additional 1 damage. And the bow itself is +1. You can reload those 2 marbles once you're out of combat.
You said the marbles are a 1 damage?
1 damage.
How do I mark a +1 bow in my character sheet?
I can do it. Give me a second.
So James, little meta here. Those +1 marbles are fucking amazing. For you.
Is it +1 like per marble, or both act as?
The bow acts as a +1, but the marble will do 1 damage. Now, do you know why that's amazing?
And his
Is it
attack
Hunter's
modifiers
mark.
would add to that, right?
It's a bonus action. You can do it before you attack. Now do you know why it's amazing?
So they're not 100%
Colossus
health.
Slayer, baby.
So they're not 100% health.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
Interesting. Fucking marbles.
night sky in your character sheet now. There's a.
I see it.
+1
Thank you.
marker. Yeah.
This is the most amazing thing ever. I'm going to mail Octavian some yarn. Let's do this.
You currently only have the 2 marbles the bow came with, so you have to remember to get them when combat is over.
Yes.
I got some yarn if you need some. I got extra.
No, I have some special yarn I've been
Of
hoarding. I'm going to
course,
send it to him.
he has some yarn.
Cool.
Of course.
Oh, yeah. Miners.
Um,
Yeah, did they get deceived?
no. Not that you're aware of. So the mine seems to be about 8 foot high and about 3 foot wide, and it seems to be corkscrewing into the ground. There are little offshoots and tunnels that seem to make this place feel kind of like a labyrinth.
We are definitely in Vietnam now.
Should we just go straight down? Or we could like hug the left, you know what I mean? And then to get back, we hug the right. If it's mazy.
I mean, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I mean, I could tie some of this yarn to something, and then we go in the cave, we follow the yarn back out. Potentially.
Until somebody cuts the yarn.
Right,
Or-
yeah, thinking the same thing.
Or until you run out of yarn. Unless you got
Yeah.
like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of foot of yarn.
You
YOLO, I
nonsense
mean,
bag
let's
of
go
holding.
in.
So y'all enter?
Yeah.
Yep. You only live once, bro.
Okay.
All right, so y'all are kind of marching around the cave,
Unless
doing
you're a
anything
half-orc.
special.
Just looking for stuff. Shiny rocks on the floor, bats.
All right, everybody give me a constitution saving throw.
Oh.
The
Bet!
mining starts back up.
God.
Y'all been in the
What?
cave now? The mining starts back up. Y'all been in the cave for about 10 minutes, and y'all can hear the tapping.
Is it Constitution?
Constitution.
Thing I'm not super duper great at that.
Ooh.
9. Oof. I took whatever damage this is.
Maybe the most constituted I've ever felt.
You all fall asleep.
Everyone failed.
Everyone failed.
Fuck.
You
Oh,
all
I love
fall
rests.
asleep. You feel your eyes get heavy. The rhythmic tapping of the mining seems to unify into a single ticking, just tick, 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 as you guys are marching. Your eyelids begin to get heavy, and you can't stop yourself from slumping over and collapsing.
Hmm.
Damn. Oh, this
Well.
is a good campaign, guys.
It's been fun.
See here.
I'm dreaming about mining back in the day in RuneScape.
That's
I don't-
funny.
I don't want to admit this at the moment, but I might be woodcutting in RuneScape at the moment.
Oh my god.
um.
All right, so when y'all wake up, you are pinned to the ground. There are ropes going across you that have been secured into the rock face, and you are latched to the ground.
I just not remember paying for this service.
Can't reach any knives or anything.
You cannot move, but you can try to.
Can
give
I
me-
bend my fingers enough to use a claw
Okay.
to cut the rope on the wrist?
Give me a sleight of hand.
Give me a second. Find my character sheet, and I will do so.
Is there anybody around us, or are we all we can see?
Right now, you're all you can see. You managed to cut one of your ropes. You have 3 more.
Nice. Pull a dagger from my pocket and cut the other 3.
Grim, Crithin,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you're doing that.
you guys can teleport, right?
You
I
can
can.
misstep.
You
Now I'm
might
gonna
be
go
able to-
free. Now I'm gonna go free Baruch.
But if he's already out, I'm gonna reserve my energy.
So when you go to do that, you see a human standing there, not too far away.
A
Kinda
human?
looking. Yep, a human.
Has he seen me?
Yeah, he's watching you.
But he's not doing anything.
Not yet.
Okay.
He's kinda
Finish cutting
looking.
Baruch free.
You cut him free.
Now, while watching the human, I make my way over to, well, we got here Crithin. And I cut him free while giving the human stink eye. Then I make my way over here to Draz, cut him free while giving the human less stink eye. And now I make my way over here. Who's left? Who am I missing?
Grim.
Graham, I make my way over to you. And now I am just staring politely at the human as I cut him free.
Thanks, bro.
So do we
It
have our
kinda-
stuff still?
Yeah, you still have your stuff. He kind of slow claps and chuckles.
Who
You
are
see
you?
a tall, slender human clad in dark leather armor, and he kind of bows his head and says, "Hello. I let your friend cut you loose because he actually knocked. Unlike the rest of you, you enter someone's home, you knock and be welcomed. He knocked, no welcome, hence the tide down. But now you're up. What brings you?" And he doesn't say anything else.
Didn't realize this cave was a home by mistake.
Fair mistake.
Find what you're looking for.
He looks at you. What?
The thing that you're looking for. Did you find it?
The first one.
Was it where you left it?
I didn't have it to begin with.
That's fair. I'm just making weird conversation as I look around the room. What do we got for exits in here?
You have a tunnel going deeper into the cave, and then you have the tunnel where he was standing, going up.
I look over at
You are in
look over
like
at
one
Baruch.
tunnel.
I legit don't remember why we're here.
We gotta get rid of these guys, or we have to deal with them
Get them to stop
for.
running.
Yeah.
Oh,
You see a
Oh.
creature on this guy's shoulder. Looks kind of like a kobold, but not a kobold, like a rat kobold type thing with the little pickaxe in his hands.
I call my ghost cat up to my shoulder. That's it. Just dead ass making eye contact.
Oh God.
Oh, that thing's ugly.
Your
That's what
ghost
we
cat
see.
comes onto your shoulder, and since it's at ear level, it whispers into your ears, "You have failed me."
What?
Did you hear me?
It broke
No.
up
No.
a little bit.
I said your ghost cat climbs onto your shoulders, and since it's in earshot and no one else can hear it, it whispers into your ear, "You have failed me."
Oh, I immediately switch to ghost cat now.
Okay, so none of this is went how I expected it to go. So
Hey, any chance you guys would be willing to stop mining?
Yeah, that would be great.
The Briganock, the thing on his shoulder, kind of chuckles a little bit. Who has a passive perception of 14 or higher?
I do.
I do.
Nope.
You notice two more of these Briganocks hiding on this human being. Like one's tucked comfortably in a belt pouch, and the other seems to be peering over the rim of his left boot.
God,
What the
I
heck?
whispered to Baruch, I think this guy is like 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
He's just made out of kobolds.
Is he made out of kobolds? Can we tell? Or are they actually just in his pockets?
I'm sorry. Say that again.
Is he made out of Briganox, or are they just in his pockets?
They're just like hanging around him. You can tell, like from the way they're standing with your best perception, that they kind of view him as like he's the person that's getting pushed forward to come talk to you guys. They're kind of like, go see what's going on.
Hmm.
Can we help you find what you're looking for? Tabaxi's pretty good hunter.
First, let me ask why you are here.
To ask you to stop mining?
So, you just appeared in the Feywild and
I do that a
decided
lot,
to
actually.
tell us to stop mining of your own volition.
This is just a simple request.
Well, no, I'm Cat. You're mining. I can feel it in my whiskers from a long way away. It's very discomforting.
You're a cat on a cliffside filled with storms. This is not a place for a cat. If you don't want to feel it, then leave.
I would, but it's Feywild. I keep getting pulled into this place. Every time I make it out, I get popped right back into random places.
Here, I'll tell you a secret. Try really hard not to be here.
I'm
So I
legit
guess-
gonna try that.
So I guess part of the question is, so who are you exactly?
My name is Molliver. And you?
Oh, I'm Baruch.
It is slightly less than pleasurable to meet you, Baruch.
I
I
would
feel like
also
you're
agree the same.
here to harm my little friends, and it has me in quite a bad mood.
I prefer not to harm anybody. Life just goes easier that way.
Give me a persuasion.
Ooh.
I think I
So you
crit
are not
24.
here. You are not here on the behest of Creeping Lynn,
That is a
and you're
name that I do not know. Thank you very
you're
much.
What's
not
Creeping Glen?
conspiring with the Corrids.
Cords.
Fuck is a cord?
Sweeping
Mm.
what?
If y'all have captured any more of them, untie them. You see one of the brigands run away. Briganox run away. And the other one
4 of
shakes his
us?
head no.
From what I can tell, you and your friends aren't malicious people, correct?
Well, of course not. It's hard to be malicious and live in the Feywild.
Axe.
Agreed. So, what are you guys really working on for Endolin? And how did you get stuck working for her?
Why do you think we're working for Endolin?
I've seen a lot of lightning rods. They all work together in some big contraption. And if I think if your little friends can mine as well as they can, which we noticed on the way in, that they would be the perfect people to force to work on that contraption.
Or mine copper.
The main reason the brigands are here mining at all hours is because they know the noise aggravates the Corrids. The
And the
Corrids
tabaxi.
Which seems fair.
and the one lone tabaxi. They do this because the Corrids provide Creeping Lynn with locks of magic hair. And you don't know who Creeping Lynn is?
No.
The Indolin Moongrave.
No, is that her name? That's what the other
Creeping
name.
Lynn is what we call her.
Interesting. That's a new one. I like that. All right.
Yes, the Corrids provide Creeping Lynn with their hair, which she uses to build her contraptions.
So
And thus we are here mining at all hours to ensure that they are aggravated beyond belief.
As you
Huh.
know by
Interesting.
now, I am excellent at aggravating people. I will go do that if you stop mining.
So, question: are you sure they just give it to her, and she doesn't force them to give it to her?
How would she force them to give their hair?
Didn't you tie us down? Couldn't you have cut my hair while I was tied down?
I suppose, but you can't shift into rocks
That
in a
is true.
cave.
That is true.
Have you ever caught a Corrid?
No.
Neither have I. Thus, I don't try, but seems silly to try.
It's a challenge. Feels like a challenge. I want to catch something.
Interesting.
He whispers something into a pebble in his hand and sits on the ground, and it starts darting sporadically, left, right, up, down, left, right, climbs a wall, goes over a ceiling, runs around,
I'm
goes in a
chasing
cave.
it. I am chasing it and chasing it.
Interesting.
What you need?
So it seems that
So it seems that.
I catch it?
Do you catch it?
I don't know. What do you need?
What are you asking?
I'm chasing whatever that thing was that's darting
the
around. As
pebble.
soon as it
He's
started
trying to
darting
catch
around,
that pebble.
Yeah, you're
full
chasing the pebble. I get it. But why are you asking what I need?
no for a check to catch that thing.
Oh, okay.
Back to the GM.
I was so lost. Give me a dexterity check. You don't catch it.
Oof.
Oh,
Fast little rock.
It is a very fast little rock.
So can I roll an insight on this guy?
Yep.
Oof. Sad day.
You believe he is 100% telling the truth.
Sad day. Hmm. Interesting.
Hmm. So you wouldn't be mining to help her, would you?
No.
Why are you mining?
I told you, we mine because it aggravates the Corrids.
Just to aggravate them.
Well, yes, anything we can do to aggravate those who help Indolin. Would you not aggravate the people that are your enemies?
constantly.
I guess so, yeah.
And then my friends even more.
I like this one. He's kind of looking at you guys all standing there awkwardly.
Hmm.
Did he just hit on me?
Yeah, I'm confused because I thought the last guys were gonna help us fuck up
Listen, I'm
that
kind of tired.
lady's plans.
So, do you have like a place that we could crash?
Sure. He leads you back up to the top of the cave. And then he notions to a side hall, like a tunnel off the chute right near the main entrance. You can sleep in here.
I have some rations if you're hungry. I don't know what you
Do you
need
like hold
though.
them out when you say that?
Yeah.
It seems like from nowhere, 3 of those fucking brigandocs
sprint out, grab your ration, devour it in your hand, and then run away.
So like, do humans eat, or do you just like live forever? You photosynthesize like a plant?
Yes.
Shit.
This
Night's guy.
Hmm.
he's not 100% sure if he's like jesting or not, so he's just going with it.
I think you might be the first human I've ever met.
Like that can't be right. Okay. Anyways, feel free to rest the night here. Any notions to the room?
Great.
I'll check in with you when the sun rises.
Sounds perfect. Does the
And
sun
he-
even rise here? Or is it just cloudy and rainy all the damn time?
You're very quick, aren't you? And he chuckles and walks away.
That's about right. Okay.
Hmm.
And that's where
Can
we'll end. Now you can ask your questions and whatnot. We got a few more minutes.
can I read in my book the recipes from that moldy cookbook?
Yeah. What are you
When we
trying to
got
get
it. Okay.
specifically?
I'm just curious what kind of recipes are in it. What like would I anything useful or anything like that?
I mean, you've got a couple different random recipes. One that really sticks out to you is butter rockfish, buttered rockfish. Um, and it requires a couple different random things. A couple ounces of butter. It requires rockfish, some garlic, a couple herbs of your choice. But if you one rockfish will serve 3 people, and at the bottom it has some scribbled notes about like an increase in vitality with a hearty meal.
Okay.
So this is what I'm gonna say, and then we can end. I feel like there's a big ass misunderstanding going on between both parties.
Yeah. Cause like
But I
the
ain't got no way to prove that the Corrids get their shit cut without them wanting to. It's like not a thing that can happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
what if we go talk to the Korrids and tell them and try to like, have a diplomacy between the two. Maybe we can get them to meet together and realize they're both against her.
I mean, it's worth a shot. We would
Or
technically
I
be the
mean,
neutral parties here.
we could just let them fight and go up north, or go somewhere else.
I mean, yeah, we could just say fuck both of these groups and just let them fucking keep living out their lives hating each other.
Yeah, they maybe they can help us. I don't know.
Um, Jake or Kristen, did you ever use identify on that cube? I don't remember you said you were going to, but I don't know if you ever actually did.
I mentioned that that we should do it while we were walking. I don't think we ever did.
Okay.
I mean, I guess now's as good a time as any.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
We're just kind of hanging out in this place.
if you can get that hut up.
Yeah,
And
I can do that too. Yeah,
Yeah, we definitely need to do that.
ritual the hut, get that set up, and then
If
identify this cube.
If I was that guy, I'd come wake us up in the middle of the night just to annoy us. Preferably by running around the room and knocking shit over.
I mean, they could all come in and try. There's a hut. They're not gonna get in.
That's why I was saying that would be a good idea.
Oh,
So that cube acts very similar to create or destroy water, except it's create or destroy ice with 1 charge per long rest,
Sweet.
Ooh.
which essentially that reads that you either create or destroy ice. You can create up to 10 gallons or 10 cubic feet of ice. Or
a if you don't go cubic feet, you can do like a 30-foot tall, half-foot wide wall, like half-foot thick wall.
Fuck.
Nice.
Alternatively, you can destroy a 30-foot cubic foot's worth of ice.
Oh.
Oh, isn't she
Interesting.
like frozen in their palace or something?
Yes.
Bro, I'm gonna start
Mhm.
building
Very
trick
useful.
arrows with all this shit I've got in my bag.
That's nice.
Start shooting ice
Hmm.
arrows.
All right.
Can
Then.
I cast mending on the broken horseshoe that was magic?
Into this thing and shut her down.
So does anybody want to attune to the lily pad now that it's been 24 hours?
I
Oh,
gave
yeah,
it
we.
to
No.
Night
I have it.
Guy.
Yeah, it's in my inventory. Yeah, I guess I could do that while we're chilling.